Hello, my friends. Welcome to day 3 of vlog days in the life of an appliance pro technician. I just left my kiddos at school, and so I haven't even changed, and I unfortunately, why do I say unfortunately? Well, I'm in the work van, and so I just have my clothes right here. So I'm gonna just change and then go about my business. It is an earlier start today, and we are going to take care of this day 3 jobs today. But do you guys remember what I said yesterday? Tomorrow is a short day of work. I have maybe 2 jobs. One is going to be a heavy repair on a washing machine, but that's tomorrow. Yeah, that changed real quick. We went from 2 to 4 jobs with the heavy repair still on the board, and then I have to be done and go swap my vehicles because I have to pick up the kids from school today. So a little bit of running around. Hopefully, I hate when I'm pinched by time like that, but we'll do the best we can. So on our way right now, first job, and then find a place where I can change real quick and go do that. All right, we have made the transition to a working man. 10-second background. I've been to this house before for multiple appliances. This appliance that I'm working on right now is a slide-in range, and it has a problem. It's a gas one, and it has a problem with one of the igniters. When you turn the knob, there is no spark. Like all the other ones spark, but the front right one does not. Front right igniter does not spark. There's no power going to that as well. I had a spark module on hand at that time, and I swapped it. Still didn't work. I've checked the wire continuity, and so right now we were hoping to swap the wire harness for the switches that's in the front. I'm going to show you guys. You can check out Instagram for the photos on that as well. Guess what? Samsung doesn't have a schematic almost anywhere on the internet about this specific model number, so couldn't order anything. Got in touch with the customer. I am coming back right now so I can take apart that front panel and physically look at the wire harness and match it to the switches and match it to something that I know, because there's like, I don't know, 5 maybe models of switch harnesses for Samsung. So I got to find out which one specifically that is. If I get a part number for it, that's even better. But I can visually match it based on just looking through the Samsung ones. So if you're interested in checking this out, go to Instagram and see what I'm talking about. So let's go to the customer's house and take a look at this. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it. Whew. No mechanical problem. Well, not in the sense of problem with... Oh my God, I'm so frustrated right now. This is a 1.5-year-old range, slide-in range. And according to the customer, she had bought this thing and it's set in her garage for a while they were doing remodeling on the kitchen, and it was never used until, I don't know, a few months ago when they put it in, and that front right burner never worked. Please check out Instagram's pictures. I was so frustrated because the last time I was here, I was testing continuity between the spark module end of the wire that runs to the little igniter on the burner and the burner itself. And that's all good. It tested positive. And guess what? I spent, I don't know, 15 minutes disassembling this beautiful Samsung super shiny, and another word with an S, cooktop, and I find the wire. The wire is spliced. It's literally cut in half midway through. It is twisted with no protective cover and a piece of painter's tape holding it down. Well, so every time you turn the knob, it grounds right there on the metal and the spark never goes to the top. No parts needed. She over there hollering at me from the doorstep. All right, so what was I saying? The wiring. This came as a problem from the assembly line. No parts were ever needed. Had I just disassembled the stupid cooktop in the very first place. This is the first time I've ever seen something like that. This is the very, very first time I've seen something like that. That's ridiculous. Anyways, spliced the wire, siliconed it in, put tape on top of it, seated it. It works beautiful. It works. I can't believe this. Oh my gosh. On to the next one. Just got done with this one. Second work order, Samsung dryer. Quite a few years old, but that wasn't the problem. Snap belt. This was funny. The way, so usually when the belt snaps, it releases the belt pulley is in tension and by a spring, and when the pulley falls, it trips a little switch that turns off the motor. So the machine will not work because it knows the belt is snapped because the pulley fell. Same thing happens if the pulley fails. If the pulley breaks, then it's supposed to technically, the belt slides off of it and it depresses the switch and things like that happen. In this case, the pulley was in good shape, but when the belt snapped, the way the pulley snapped back, I don't know what happened, but the switch was not pressed. So the machine was still working, the motor was still running, just not spinning the drum. But it's easy to see and detect. So I took it apart, extremely filthy with a lot of lint buildup from over the years. Advised the customer that they're going to need some maintenance service, gave him a quote for it, and I replaced the belt for right now because she said she needs the dryer. It smells even like when the dryer is working, it's burning the lint, which is a no. It's a big fire hazard. So I was able to just remove a little bit that was around the blower there, just to prevent any kind of immediate ignition, but it still smells like it's burning like fire. Advised the customer, showed him, let him know what's going on. That's all I can do at this point. And that's it. Done with this one. This is billable. This is done. I am on my way to the store real quick. I have to I need to make a pit stop for just a second, grab some food, and then be on my way to the big job. Okay, the big one. Well, we are here with the lovely front load Samsung washing machine. We're in a garage, but it got AC and it's okay today to work on this. Basically, this piece of machine needs bearings, a drum spider, and a door boot. Okay, and I'll show you why. So the bearings here, the spider is most likely broken. It's creating this void, this irregular spinning, and it's eating the door boot as well. It's chewed through the rubber. that most likely ended up in the pump. Okay, so we're gonna have to open this up completely, strip it down top to bottom, and replace the parts, which are gonna be right here. Let's get going. Well, the first stage is to take the machine apart, and we've done that. The drum assembly is out. So now we gotta break this up and split it and open it up to start replacing the parts. All right, so far we've got down here to the separation. It's gonna be the bearings in here. We have the bearings, and this is the spider. Okay, as you can see, the bolts that hold it broke off on the inside, except one. One of the bolts came out. All the other ones snapped. So we're gonna pop this out, replace all that stuff, and go about our business. A little tired, a little sweaty, a little stressed out, not gonna lie. Not really the way the plan was supposed to go, but the job is done. So let's back up just a little bit. Started with 4 jobs this morning. The first job, the client was running late. It's the one with the range where I need to come back and take a look at the stuff and whatnot. It turned out to be the wire. Well, anyways, the client turned out a little late, so I started the job late, and then it took a while to disassemble, to repair, and then reassemble, and then left. Went to the other job, which was the Samsung dryer, knocked that out, disassemble, repair, clean out the little blower thing so it don't catch on fire. Done. Then I had another job, brand new job for diagnostics with 3 appliances in it. Between 11, start time was 11 o'clock. But it was already 12 o'clock when I left the dryer. And this last job here was a 3-hour job. Supposed to be a 3-hour labor job. Started at 12 to 3. Now the frustration comes here. At 3 o'clock, I need to leave my house with my other vehicle to go get my kids, which are 30 minutes away. And I'm 35 minutes away from that last job to home. So 2:30 p.m. is the absolute maximum to where I would be allowed. I have to leave no matter what happens at 2:30. I would have had to leave, finished or not finished, in order for 3 o'clock to be home, and then switch vehicles, wash my hands, if that, and just run out and go get the kids. Now, I called in dispatch, and I told them I can't. The 11 o'clock job, it's already 12 o'clock. I'm not going to be able to do one of these 2 jobs. Has to give. Which one would you like me to skip? Is it going to be the 11 o'clock diagnostics, brand new one that was just added yesterday at the last minute, or was it going to be this one that's been waiting for these Samsung parts for 2 weeks? And so let me know which one. So the new job was canceled, and I went to the install here. Now this is again a 3-hour job. Okay, it's a Samsung complete disassemble, repairing the spider, repairing the bearings, and then reassemble, test, do all that stuff. And then it had another appliance inside. It was an LG range that needed the bake igniter replaced on it. So it's 2 appliances. Anyways, it's done. It is 2:43 p.m. right now, and I am driving already. I left the house at 2:35. I'm driving home with this last one completed. But again, the frustration and the stress level is at all-time high right now, and I'm very sweaty. Good thing is just picking them up, going home, changing, and then going to practice. My car is done, my truck is done, so I gotta go pick up my truck too from the shop at some points when I drop them off at practice. So that's also that. So a lot of things happening. But it's over. The day is done. 3 jobs. This last one, a 3-hour job, knocked it out in 2 hours because I started at 12:30. 12 o'clock is when I left the dryer. By the time I got to the job and started, it was 12:30. So all that's done, all that is knocked out, and the day concludes here. Now, obviously, still have paperwork to do at the end of the day. Parts to order from yesterday. A couple of phone calls to make to follow up and whatnot with things. But for the most part, that's it. Hopefully, I get a chance to pick up my truck and switch over all my stuff inside of it so that I can go to work tomorrow with it. Hopefully. We'll see. But yeah, overall a 3 out of 3 today. Cause that fourth one, we're just gonna forget about it. It was rescheduled. It was reassigned, but wasn't going to be able to make it at all. So yeah, good day today, Thursday. What is it? Day 3 today. Yeah, day 3, Thursday. We're moving. We're doing good. It's a lot of work. And a lot of traffic. Let me show you. Currently the situation on the I-15 at 2:45 p.m. Obviously it is horrible. Hopefully we can make it home on time. I don't have to call my kids and let them to have to wait for me at the on the curb there. They don't like it when I do that. Not the kids, the school. Huh. But it worked out. I saw that I was going to finish it. I saw that I was nearing. I had a couple alarms set up on my phone. A few alarms on my phone set up to where they were reminding me what time it was. That way, I knew the stages at which I was standing. And that last alarm at 2:15 went out, and I'm like, all right, we have to be finishing here with this washing machine, and I was finishing up at 2:18 or something like that. Now the bake igniter doesn't take all that much time to replace, to be honest with you. It's fairly simple, fairly quickly done. If you've been doing it for a while, it's very easy to disassemble. But it's disassembly, replacement of parts, assembly, testing, obviously customer service, having a few words with the customer here and there, explaining to them this and that. So it takes time as well. But that's it for today. That is it for today. I will see you guys tomorrow for day 4. Friday. I have no idea what the day looks like tomorrow. I know it should be a short day again because it is my rotation for my kids, so I'm the one picking them up and handling them. I also have a personal training session in the morning. So I start a little late and I gotta finish early. So I gotta look at the schedule. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Right now I wanna wish you guys a pleasant rest of the evening by the time you're watching this, or day or whatever. And see you guys tomorrow. Bye.